Hello viewers, so welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham Ali Khan. So now I'm going to start the problems on agricultural income. Last video I have completely explained the provisions regarding the taxability of agricultural income according to the provisions of Income Tax Act 1961 for the current assessment year 2021-22. So I have completely explained the provisions. The problems are based on that provisions. So if you watch that theory video, definitely the problems will become easier. Otherwise, every problem will be difficult for you. So my suggestion to you, go to the playlist of my channel, select the subject advanced aspect of income tax, watch the first video of agricultural income. Definitely you can get the good command on the theoretical part regarding provisions for agricultural income. Now I am going to start the problems on agricultural income. So before starting the problem, I expect my viewers to have a printout of the problems which I have given in the link under my description. So take a printout, keep it ready before starting the problem. Take a screenshot of the solution of problems on agricultural income, then I'll explain in detail. Come on viewers, now I am starting the problem number 1 on agricultural income. The first problem is only theoretical problem. You have to decide whether items are agricultural income or non-agricultural income. No computation, no calculations. First problem, discuss whether the following items of income constitute agricultural income or not for the purpose of Income Tax Act. The 2 points are given A and B. For each point, only you have to decide whether it is agricultural income or not. A. Mr. Rajagopal Reddy received rent from a tenant to whom the land in Warangal district has been leased, which is used for cultivating rice. So Mr. Rajagopal Reddy is the owner. He has let out his agricultural land to a farmer, to a tenant, and the tenant is performing agricultural activity, cultivating rice. So whatever rent Rajagopal Reddy gets, that is agricultural income. Because in the previous video I told you rent or revenue derived from agricultural land. Rent or revenue derived from agricultural land. Here Rajagopal Reddy is receiving the rent from the tenant. The tenant is producing agricultural goods. So rent received is agricultural income. That's it. First bit. Second, Mr. Venugopal Reddy received rent from a tenant to whom agricultural land in Sri Lanka has been given on lease and which is cultivating jute. Here Venugopal Reddy is the owner of agricultural land, but the land is situated in Sri Lanka, not in India. So one of the conditions for agricultural income is the land must be situated in India, then only it will be agricultural income. If the land is situated outside India, it is non-agricultural income. That is taxable in India. So here we can say it is a non-agricultural income. Next, 2 points are given over. Second problem I am reading out. Are the following incomes agricultural income? Give reasons. Again, only you have to decide whether it is agricultural income or not agricultural income. 2 points are given. Mr. M.B. Rao is working in agricultural field with the landlord, and on the condition that 20% of the output valued 8 lakh is received as remuneration. So Mr. M.B. Rao is working in an agricultural field on the condition that he will get 20% of the output as his remuneration. So remuneration does not constitute agricultural income. In the previous theory video I explained you, agricultural income means rent or revenue derived from agricultural land. Remuneration is not included in agricultural income. When M.B. Rao is working in an agricultural field and getting the remuneration, that is not agriculture. It is non-agricultural income in the hands of Mr. M.B. Rao. Next, B bit. Mr. M.S. Rao received 5 lakh rupees crop money from his own agricultural land situated in India. So here it is agriculture income. Mr. M.S. Rao received 5 lakh rupees crop money. This is the revenue he received. M.S. Rao is working on agricultural field, producing agriculture. He sold the agriculture and got the revenue of 5 lakh rupees. It is the revenue derived from agricultural activity. It's an agricultural income. That's it. Now, 2 questions I've explained. Now, third question. Explain whether the following incomes are taxable or not. Again, 2 items are given. Decide whether it is agriculture income or not. Mr. Naunihal Singh is living in a village. He collects flowers and fruits grown in a forest area and sells in the market and earned an income of 1 lakh rupees. Here SSC Mr. Naunihal is living in a village. He is going to the forest where all fruits and flowers are there. So he is collecting the fruits and flowers from the forest and selling that fruits and flowers in the market and earn the income. Income Tax Act says it is non-agriculture income because these fruits and flowers are spontaneously grown in the forest. He has not grown. Naunihal Singh, he has not grown these fruits and flowers. It is spontaneously grown in the forest. He simply goes to the forest, collect the fruits and flowers, sell it in the market, got the money. It is non-agricultural income. Next one is Mr. B.K. Singh is owning farm garden in village. He is the owner of the farm garden in a village. He collects flowers and fruits and sells in the market and earned an income of 60,000. This is agriculture income. Because the SSC, Mr. B.K. Singh, is the owner of the farm. So in his farm, some fruits and flowers are grown and is collecting the fruits and flowers and selling it in the market. He is earning an income. It is called agricultural income. Because it is not of spontaneous growth. It is grown in his own farmland. So it is known as agricultural income. That's it. 3 problems I have explained. 4th question. Discuss whether the following incomes are agriculture income or not in nature or not. Again, simply we have to decide each item is agriculture or not. A. Mr. Owner of an agricultural land. Mr. Owner is the owner of the agricultural land. Received 7,500 towards interest for delay payment of rent. That means rent and revenue are agriculture income. But interest received on delayed payment of rent, that is not agricultural income. That is not agriculture income. Here, Mr. Owner has let out some agricultural land to a person. He is getting the rent. So rent is agriculture income. But suppose if the tenant has delayed in paying the rent and interest is charged. So this interest is a non-agricultural income. Next one, rupees 1,000 received from running of a dairy which is incidental to agriculture. That means 1,000 rupees received from running a dairy farm, and this dairy farm is incidental to agriculture. So it is agriculture income because this dairy farm is attached with agriculture, incidental to agriculture. So it's agriculture. Second, rupees 2,500 received from running of a dairy which is not incidental to agriculture, to non-agriculture. Running a dairy farm but does not related incidentally to the agriculture, not at all related to agriculture. So this dairy farm income is a non-agricultural income. Next one, rupees 3,250 received by the owner of the land from the sale of dried tobacco leaves. The owner of the land is selling dried tobacco leaves. So the revenue received is agricultural income. Next one, rupees 1,750 received by a trader from the sale of dried tobacco leaves. He is not the cultivator. He is not the owner. The SSC is the trader. Trader business is to buy and sell. So if a person is a trader buying tobacco leaves and selling tobacco leaves, it is non-agricultural income. Next one, income received by the forest contractors by sale of trees of spontaneous growth on which some preservation operations are performed. So income received by the forest contractors from the trees, from the sale of trees of spontaneous growth. That means without applying any effort, the trees are grown up. The only thing, they have applied some preservation operations. Then the income is not an agriculture income. It is not an agriculture income. Because only subsequent activities the assessee is performing, not the basic operations. Only subsequent operations they are performing. So the income is non-agriculture income. Interest of 750 received on mortgage of land used for agriculture purpose. So interest received on mortgage of land, not at all related to agriculture. It's a non-agriculture income. A sum of 10,000 rupees received from the insurance company for the damage caused to a standing crop. If the standing crops are damaged and insurance company has paid the amount to the farmer, so this amount received from insurance company for damaged crop, Income Tax Act says it's an agricultural income. Next one, rupees 5,000 received from a rubber plantation in Sri Lanka. Rupees 5,000 received from a rubber plantation in Sri Lanka. That means it's a non-agriculture income. Because one of the conditions is the land must be situated in India. Next, last and final, income from commercial crops like sugarcane, jute, etc. It is agricultural income. That's all. The first four problems are not calculative problems. Only we have to decide whether it is agricultural income or not agricultural income. I have explained each and every point. Now from fifth problem onwards, we have the calculations. We have to calculate the tax liability. Now, see the fifth problem. Calculate tax liability for the current assessment year in the following cases. A, B, C, D, E, F. Different cases are given. In each case, you have to find out the tax liability. First case. A. Agricultural income 3,000. Non-agricultural income 78,000. Now see carefully. First A bit, agricultural income is given 3,000 and non-agricultural income is given 78,000, and we are required to calculate the tax liability. Agricultural income 3,000, non-agricultural income 78,000. In the last video, I have explained the conditions for clubbing the income. If a person is having agricultural income and non-agricultural income, both the incomes can be clubbed. But clubbing provision will apply when two conditions are satisfied. The first condition, agricultural income should be more than 5,000 and non-agricultural income should be more than the basic exemption limit. For the current assessment year, the basic exemption limit is 2,50,000 for non-senior person. For non-senior citizen, 2,50,000 is the basic exemption limit. The clubbing provision will apply if the agriculture income is more than 5,000 and non-agriculture income should be more than 2,50,000, then only both the incomes are clubbed, integrated. Here 3,000, it is less than 5,000. 78,000, it is less than 2,50,000. So clubbing provision will not apply. The tax liability will be nil because the non-agriculture income is below the basic exemption limit. Clubbing provision will not apply. Since agriculture income is below 5,000 and non-agriculture income is below 2,50,000. So clubbing provision will not apply. The tax liability is nil because the non-agricultural income is below basic exemption limit, below 2,50,000. So clubbed incomes are not clubbed, tax liability nil. Over. A bit completed. Now B bit. Agricultural income of Mr. Krupa Sagar. Agricultural income 75,000 and non-agricultural income 95,000. Again, clubbing provision will not apply. Because non-agricultural income should be more than 2,50,000. Then only we club. Agricultural income should be more than 5,000 and non-agricultural income should be more than 2,50,000. Then only we club. Here it is not 2,50,000. So clubbing provision will not apply. When clubbing provision is not applied, the tax liability is nil because the non-agricultural income is below 2,50,000. Below 2,50,000. That's why the tax liability is nil. So agriculture income is above 5,000, but non-agriculture income is below 2,50,000. So again clubbing will not be done. Since non-agriculture income is below basic exemption limit of 2,50,000, hence the tax liability is nil. No tax at all. So two cases completed, A and B. Now see it. Agricultural income of Srimati Rama Devi. So here Srimati Rama Devi. Agricultural income of Srimati Rama Devi 1 lakh. And non-agricultural income is 5 lakh. Non-agricultural income 5 lakh. Clubbing provisions will apply because agricultural income is more than 5,000 and non-agricultural income is more than 2,50,000. More than 2,50,000. So clubbing. When clubbing provision applies, 3 steps we have to calculate the tax liability. The first step, calculating tax on total income. So total income is equal to agricultural income plus non-agricultural income. How much is the agricultural income? 1 lakh. Non-agriculture? 5 lakh. So 1 lakh plus 5 lakh? 6 lakh. 6 lakh rupees is called total income. Now we find out what is the tax on 6 lakh. Slab, income, rate, tax. First slab is up to 2,50,000 for non-senior citizen. If nothing is given, we assume the SSC is a non-senior citizen below 60 years. So up to 2,50,000, the income is 2,50,000, rate of tax nil, amount of tax nil. Rate nil, amount nil for up to 2,50,000. The next slab goes from 2,50,000 1 rupee to 5 lakh. From 2,50,000 1 rupee se lekar 5 lakh. So income comes to 2,50,000. Or in other words, from 5 lakh remove this 2,50,000. Total 5 lakh mein se remove 2,50,000. So second slab is 2,50,000. The rate of tax for second slab is 5%. First slab 0. Second slab 5%. So 2,50,000 into 5%, 12,500. Now balance. Actually third slab will go from 5 lakh 1 to 10 lakh. 5 lakh 1 rupee to 10 lakh. But here we are not going 10 lakh. Our income is only up to 6 lakh. We are not going up to 10 lakh. Only 6 lakh. So I am taking 6 lakh. 6 lakh minus 250 minus 250. So balance bachenga 1 lakh. Out of 6 lakh, first slab 250, second slab 250. So 6 lakh minus 5 lakh, balance is 1 lakh. On this 1 lakh, the third slab is 20%. 0%, 5%, 20%. Third slab. So 20% of 1 lakh is 20,000. Now take the total. 20 plus 12, how you find it? 3,200. 3,200 is the tax on total income. First step completed. Second step, tax on exempted income. What is exempted income? Agriculture income plus basic exemption limit. Agriculture income plus basic exemption limit. How much is the agriculture income? 1 lakh. And basic exemption limit is 2,50,000. Basic exemption limit 2,50,000. So total 3,50,000. What is this 3,50,000? Exempted income. Tax, slab, income, rate, tax. Up to 2,50,000. Pahela, first slab. Income is 2,50,000, rate is nil, amount is nil. Second slab goes from 2,50,000 1 to 5 lakh. But our income is not going up to 5 lakh. Our income is stopped at 3,50,000 only. So I am taking the balance. Our income is below 5 lakh. Less than 5 lakh. That's why I am taking balance. So total is 3,50,000. 3,50,000 minus 2,50,000. 1 lakh is the balance. Second slab is 5%. So 5% of 1 lakh, 5,000. So total 5,000. On an income of 3,50,000, the tax is 5,000. So tax on exempted income 5,000. So first step, tax on total income 3,200. Second step, tax on exempted income 5,000. Third step, income tax is equal to tax on total income minus tax on exempted income. Total income tax is 3,200 here. 32,500. And exempted income tax is 5,000. 32,500 minus 5,000, 27,500. So income tax is 27,500. Now from this 27,500, we have to deduct income tax 27,500. Now tax rebate. If the non-agricultural income is up to 5 lakh rupees, tax rebate will be allowed under section 87A. In the coming video, next video, I am going to explain you about the tax rates more. So right now remember, if the non-agricultural income is up to 5 lakh rupees, non-agricultural income is up to 5 lakh rupees, tax rebate will be given. Tax rebate will be given. Here 5 lakh, exact 5 lakh. So tax rebate under section 87A is 12,500. This 12,500 is fixed by the government, by the Income Tax Act. By Income Tax Act, fixed amount is 12,500. Actually, tax rebate will be given to lower income people. Lower income means whose income is up to 5 lakh rupees. Up to 5 lakh. So if the income is up to 5 lakh, the tax rebate is list of the following two: income tax or 12,500, whichever is lower. Here income tax is 27,500 or fixed amount is 12,500, whichever is less. So 12,500 is less, deduct 15,000. Health and education cess. Health and education cess is a mandatory, compulsory, every problem. 4% of 15,600. So tax liability is 15,600. So this is the first problem where I have calculated the tax liability when a person is having agriculture and non-agricultural income. Next, D point. Agricultural income of Mr. Hari Kishan 60,000 and non-agricultural income is 12,56,000. So here he is having agricultural income 60,000, non-agricultural income 12,56,000. Conditions are satisfied. Agricultural income is more than 5,000. Non-agricultural income is more than 2,50,000. So clubbing, add up. Tax, calculating tax on total income. Total income is equal to 60,000 plus 1256, 1316. 13,16,000 is the total income. Now we calculate the tax. Slab income rate tax. First slab up to 2,50,000. Pahla slab, first slab. 2,50,000 is the income. No tax, no amount. No rate of tax, no amount of tax. Then second slab will go from 2,50,001 to 5 lakh. Second slab 2,50,000 1 rupee. Say later 5 lakh. So 2,50,000 to 5 lakh. The amount is 2,50,000 because from total 5 lakh, deduct the first for 2,50,000. Deduct the first slab 2,50,000. So 2,50,000 income, the rate is 5%. So 5% of 2,50,000, 12,500. Two slabs completed. Next slab goes from 5 lakh 1 rupee to 10 lakhs. 5 lakh 1 rupee to 10 lakhs. So 5 lakh 1 rupee से लेकर 10 lakh तक, how much? 5 lakh. The amount is 5 lakh. तो 5 lakh rupees के ऊपर rate of tax 20%. तो 5 lakh into 20%, 1 lakh rupees is the tax. Now the last slab, over 10 lakh. Whatever be the income over 10 lakh, the tax rate is 30%. Here total income is how much? 13,16,000. So 13,16,000 minus 10 lakh. This 250, this 250, this 5 lakh. If you add up this 3, 10 lakh. So 13,16,000 minus 10 lakh, 3,16,000 is the balance. Balance 3,16,000 into 30%, 94,800. Now you add up 2,07,300. That is the tax. Tax on total income. Now tax on exempted income. Exempted income means agricultural income plus 2,50,000 basic exemption. So agricultural income 60,000 or basic exemption 2,50,000. So 3,10,000 is the exempted income. Now calculate slab income rate tax up to 2,50,000, income 250, nil balance. The second slab goes up to 5 lakh, but our income is not 5 lakh. It is less than 5 lakh. That's why I am taking balance. So 3,10,000 minus 250, 60,000, 5%, 3,000. So 3,000 is the tax on exempted income. Now tax. Income tax is equal to tax on total income minus tax on exempted income. So 2,07,300 minus 3,000. 2,04,300 is the income tax. So I have taken income tax 2,04,300. Now tax rebate under section 87A. Previous case we have allowed tax rebate, but now tax rebate is not allowed because the non-agriculture income is more than 5 lakh. If the non-agriculture income is up to 5 lakh, tax rebate. If the non-agriculture income is more than 5 lakh, no tax rebate will be given, nil. Then surcharge. In the next video I will explain you when surcharge is applicable. It will be applicable if the total income is more than 50 lakh. More than 50 lakh. Here it is not more than 50 lakh, it is only 12,56,000. So surcharge is not there. Then add health and education cess 8,172. 8,172, 4%. 4% of 2,04,300. 8,172. So tax liability is 2,12,472. According to income tax provision, it should be rounded off to the nearest 10. Nearest 10. The last 72 is given. If 75 or more than 75 are there, we would have taken 80. 75 or more than 75 if we get, we will round it off to 80. If below 75 is there, we round it off to 70. So 72 means we remove this 2, we will make it 2,12,470. This is the tax liability. So I have completed A, B, C, D. 4 bits A, B, C, D we have completed. So in fifth problem, A, B, C, D, 4 bits we have completed. Now fifth bit. See the fifth question in fifth problem. Agriculture income of Mr. R.S. Bandari, age 71 years. 71 years means senior citizen. Up to 60 years, non-senior citizen. Over 60 years, up to 80 years is senior citizen. For senior citizen, the basic exemption limit is 3 lakh. For non-senior citizen, the basic exemption limit is 2,50,000, what we have seen in the previous problem. Now in this case, 71 years, senior citizen, so basic exemption limit is 3 lakh. So agricultural income of Mr. R.S. Bandari, 71 years is 28,000 and non-agricultural income is 3,45,000. Now see here, R.S. Bandari 71 years, so senior citizen. Agricultural income 28,000, non-agricultural income 3,45,000. Clubbing provision will apply because agricultural income is more than 5,000 and non-agricultural income is more than 3 lakhs. More than 3 lakhs. Now, step 1. First step, tax on total income. Total income means agricultural income plus non-agricultural income. So 28,000 plus 3,45,000. 3,73,000 is the total income. Now we calculate the tax on total income, slab income rate tax as usual. The first slab is up to 3 lakh because he is a senior citizen. If non-senior citizen is there, 2,50,000. Here 3 lakh rupees basic exemption limit. Up to 3 lakh, income 3 lakh, rate nil, tax nil. The next slab goes from 3 lakh 1 rupee to 5 lakh. From 3 lakh 1 rupee to 5 lakh. But our total income is not going up to 5 lakh. Our total income is 3,73,000 only. That's why I am taking balance. I am taking the balance. 3,73,000 minus 3 lakh. So 73,000 rupees is the balance. On this balance, the tax rate is 5%. The second slab is 5%. So 73,000, 5%, 3,650. Now we got tax on total income 3,650. First step completed. Second step, tax on exempted income. Exempted income means agriculture income plus basic exemption limit. How much is the agriculture income? 28,000. How much is the basic exemption limit? 3 lakh. So 28,000 plus 3 lakh. 3,28,000 is the exempted income. On this, how much is the tax? Slab income rate tax. First slab 3 lakh. Amount to 3 lakh. Income 3 lakh. Rate nil. Tax nil. The second slab goes from 3 lakh 1 to 5 lakh. But our income is not going up to 5 lakh. Our income is 3,28,000. That's why I am taking balance. So 3,28,000 minus 3 lakh 28,000. Isko 5%. So 5% of 28,000, 1,400 is the tax. So we got tax on exempted income 1,400. Right? Now, third step. Income tax is equal to tax on total income minus tax on exempted income. Tax on total income is 3,650. And tax on exempted income is 1400. So 3650 minus 1400, 2250. Income tax we got 2250. Now from this 2250, deduct the tax rebate under section 87A. The tax rebate is least of the following two: actual income tax or 12,500. First of all, why this tax rebate is allowed? Because the non-agriculture income is below 5 lakh. Up to 5 lakh rupees अगर non-agriculture income है तो tax rebate will be allowed. Here non-agriculture income is 3,45,000, below 5 lakh. So that's why this SSC will get tax rebate under section 87A. Least of the following two: actual income tax 2,250 or fixed amount 12,500, whichever is least. The least is 2,250. So deduct 2,250, tax liability will be nil. No tax liability at all. So this is the end of E. Now last and final point is F. So F question, see the problem carefully. Agriculture income of rupees 1 lakh and non-agriculture income 9,60,000 of Mr. Manik Chand, age 80 years. Now this is the new point. 80 years and above are called super senior citizen. 80 plus age is called super senior citizen. For super senior citizen, the basic exemption limit is 5 lakh. Here the basic exemption limit is 3 lakh because he is only senior citizen. Here it is super senior citizen, 80 plus. So 5 lakh rupees is the basic exemption limit. Super senior citizen. Agriculture income 1 lakh, non-agriculture income 9,60,000. So clubbing provision will apply because agriculture income is more than 5,000 and non-agriculture income is more than 5 lakh. More than 5 lakh. Now first step, tax on total income. Total income means agriculture income plus non-agriculture. So add up 1 lakh plus 960, 10,60,000 is the total income. Now slab income rate tax. First slab up to 5 lakh rupees. Up to 5 lakh because super senior. So up to 5 lakh rupees, income 5 lakh, tax rate nil, income tax nil. Second slab goes from 5 lakh 1 rupee to 10 lakh. 5 lakh 1 to 10 lakh. So 5 lakh 1 rupees se 10 lakh. The income comes to 5 lakh. The 5 lakh tax rate is 20%. Remember 5% slab is not there. Because 5% slab is there below 5 lakh. Below 5 lakh rupees income ke liye 5%. Here we don't have any tax below 5 lakh. So after 5 lakh the tax rate is 20%. So 20% of 5 lakh, 1 lakh. Now balance. The total income is 10,60,000. So 10,60,000 minus 10, you will get 60,000 balance. On this 60,000, 30% is the tax rate. So 60,000 into 30%, 18,000. Now take the total 1 lakh plus 18,000. 1 lakh 18,000 is the tax on total income. Tax on total income. Now we calculate tax on exempted income. Exempted income means agricultural income plus basic exemption limit. Here agriculture income is 1 lakh and basic exemption limit is 5 lakh. So 1 lakh plus 5 lakh, 6 lakh rupees is the exempted income. Now calculate tax on 6 lakh. Slab income rate tax up to 5 lakh rupees, no tax. First slab up to 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh income, no tax. Now balance. The next slab goes from 5 lakh 1 to 10 lakhs. From 5 lakh 1 to 10 lakh. But is our income up to 10 lakh? No. Here income is only 6 lakh. So that's why I am taking balance. So 6 lakh minus 5 lakh, 1 lakh rupees. On this 20% is the rate of tax, 20,000. So 20,000 is the tax on exempted income. 20,000 is the tax on exempted income. Now third step, income tax. Income tax is equal to tax on total income minus tax on exempted income. Tax on total income 1,18,000 and tax on exempted income 20,000. So 1,18,000 minus 20,000, 98,000 is the income tax. Now 98,000 income tax. Tax rebate. Tax rebate under section 87A will not be allowed because the non-agricultural income is more than 5 lakh. Tax rebate will be given only if the income is up to 5 lakh. up to 5 lakh. If the non-agriculture income is more than here, 9,60,000 is there. 9,60,000. It is more than 5 lakh. So tax rebate under section 87A will not be allowed. Similarly, surcharge. Surcharge is not there because the income is below 50 lakh. Surcharge will be applied if the income is more than 50 lakh. Here it is below 50 lakh, no surcharge. Then 98,000. To this we add health and education cess compulsorily 4%. This is a mandatory compulsory tax, health and education cess. So 4% of 98,000, 3,920. Add up 3,920, 1,01,920. This is the tax liability. That's all. So in this video, I have completed 5 problems on computation of agricultural income. Tax liability when a assessee is having agricultural income. How to calculate the tax. So if you are satisfied with this video, give a like to the video. Share this channel in your friends, in your group, so that more students can watch the video and enhance the knowledge. And one more channel I have started by name Khan's Accounting Institute. So this channel is meant for IGCSE students. So please go to this channel by name Khan's Accounting Institute and subscribe that channel too. Many knowledgeable videos are there. So the next problem I'll continue on this in the next video.